So waking up bright and early, the rain overnight's passed, and just enjoying the peaceful bird sanctuary before deciding to have some breakfast in, or actually on, bed. Then we take a little ride down along the beach in front of the shacks. Righto, so yesterday we rode down this beach that runs in front of the shack line, and there wasn't any water here, but now we're at high tide. In the morning, it's just before 8 o'clock, and look at that. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to take a little toodle along here. Okay, on the road out of town, going through these salt bush samphire flats, and at this moment going to try and head towards Thompson Beach, or Thompson's Beach. And there is a road that heads that way without having to go up to the main highway. However, there's no bridge, there's a ford. So whether they're successful this time of year, who knows, but it's worth a look. And from there's going to be a lot of sort of backtracks to keep pushing through past the rifle range, and probably sort of trying to head up to Parham, and then from Parham on, you've got to head towards the highway, pick up the highway for a bit, because it's Ministry of Defence land. The proof experimental testing range with the military, so you must go around that, no access allowed. So this is pushing along in the riverbed of the Lower Light River. As one can see, there's no water at all. Some of these rivers wouldn't have flown for many years. Unfortunately, they probably make a better bike track than a river. What a sad indictment. But at the moment I'm kind of came to a dead end. I really wanted to reach another access point further along, so I'm going to just see if I can kind of traverse this riverbed and get to where I can see on the maps there's some kind of ford and another road which will take me over to Thompson Beach. You know, it's worth a try. If I waste an hour, that's the adventure. So I just had a wide load come with escorts. And then behind that there was about 50 cars and trucks piled up behind it. Had to go so slow through gravel on the side of a road with 100k trucks going by. And plus there's nails and screws and pieces of barbed wire and weeds with sharp thorns. This is ridiculous, guys. You watch out, Sleepy. Oh, how's the wind? This is the stretch, 6 k's, 6 kilometres from the highway at Windsor, more or less, a bit past Windsor, I don't know, and it's dirt and it's graded but straight into a headwind. So 6 k's is going to take a lot longer than I thought, but going back the other way it's going to be like a rocket, so that'll be the good bit. After 6 tortuous k's coming in towards Port Parham, just about there. So there's sort of very much salt flats here and absolutely so exposed to wind out here. Better off doing this on the day when it's not too breezy. But there you go, that's life. It's going to be a fantastic drag out of here heading up again towards Port Wayfield. So just coming back out of town now, was really pretty, and hit the highway, and the wind is now behind the rider, so this is an absolute dream. This is riding where you actually don't even have to touch the pedals and you're rolling. Oh yeah, the life of the open road. That would appear to be a wombat burrow, I reckon. Just taking a bit of a breather, hitting the wall. And sort of starting to get a few aches of pain, so Had a bit of a feed, a bit of chocky and some water. And just doing a bit of a walk for a while. Probably just going to walk for a K. It's actually, despite the traffic, it's pretty pleasant. Very breezy. Very breezy. So there's a dead kangaroo. It's been here for a while, but the rule is, if you're able to get these carcasses off the road, because animals like particularly the Australian wedge-tailed eagle feed on these, and because they take off with a very low trajectory, are really often killed by passing traffic. So the best bet's, if you're game to, just pull up, grab it by its claw and pull it away from the road somewhere.
Start to get into the Port Wakefield region and past the big artillery gun near the entrance to the proof range. By the time I get to this point, the winds and the long day have taken a bit of a toll and I'm starting to get pretty tired, but I do get into Port Wakefield just in time to see low tide in the wharf area there, and then I see the start to the Walk the Yorke trail that I'll be heading off on tomorrow. And finally I make my way to a sneaky campsite and settle down for the night.
There's some maps you can buy physically. If it's on the map there. Walk the Yorke. That's Port Wakefield in the distance. Gravelly shoulder. Not excellent for riding on it. It's in